What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, IG, TikTok, bottom of the video. We're just gonna hop right into it. So today we'll be doing another one of those deep dive basketball videos, basically. And well, this is less of a deep dive, more of a film review, and just us having fun watching some greats films. So obviously, you see from the title of the video, today we will be focusing on Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard. Recently they were inducted into the 2025 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame along with Maya Moore and Sue Bird. But the thing with Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard, they get a lot of disrespect for how great they were at a point, just because of how their careers may their careers ended. Now, Carmelo Anthony, he may have not won a championship, but Carmelo Anthony is one of the most bona fide scorers, and I will get into a lot watching this film. He's a phone box scorer where he didn't really he's a phone booth scorer where he could be in a phone booth and still get open, and you're going to see that a lot today where he plays a lot within three dribbles, and we're going to focus a lot on his scoring. With Dwight is a lot more skilled than people give him credit for. I think it's really just more of a body type thing. He doesn't look like a skilled player, but once you start watching Dwight's game and him in the post, he's very, very, very skilled and very elite. And obviously Dwight's bread and butter was see him on the defensive side of the ball as being a three-time defensive player of the year. But like I said, they both were not as looked at how great they were just because of how their careers ended, and that's not fair to them. So I felt like I could try to do my part a little bit. Getting into we're going to start with the Melo film. So with the Melo film, started I tried to get some high school film first of him at Oak Hill, but it's some film out there, but a lot of it is just really like highlights and a bunch of him dunking, which like I said is really nothing like the beauty of Melo's game. So that's why I didn't really want to get into it. So we'll start at Syracuse, watching his career high at Syracuse with his 33-point a game against Texas. Now Melo had one of the greatest, well, probably the greatest freshman season ever, where he was, on all the Big East rookie team. I think he Big East Player of the Year. I'm not sure if he was big. I'm not sure if he was Big East Player of the Year, but he won a Natty and he ended up being the tournament's most outstanding player. So that tells you what kind of season he had as a freshman, and he averaged 22. So that tells you what kind of season he had. So then after we watched the Syracuse Texas highlights, we'll then be watching him in Denver playing against LeBron, where they had a duel where LeBron had 43 and he had 40. And then we'll watch his career high outing as a Knick, well, career high in general, but his career high as a Knick where he had 62 against the Bobcats in the Garden. Absolute scorcher of a game. Melo's game was always very simple. Look right here. Play within three dribbles, jab, one dribble, get into it. Again, not doing too much, got the rebound, push the break, defender in the paint, pull up. This right here is just a catch and shoot, but like I'm saying, he's playing within the offense, getting his buckets. This is a move Melo did on both levels. Tween hezzy, one dribble, get by, makes the defender make a decision. We all know Melo for his jab stepping. It's just an early variation for a jab, bucket. Now this is another version of hezzy. Hezzy, push cross, gets bucket, but one move though and gets downhill. Another time with one move, Melo catches on the wing, sizes it up, jab, goes by, gets a bucket. This is about the most dribbles Melo took. He only really took two. Tween cross, bucket. Another time with this tween hezzy. Melo's a great example of you only need 1-2 moves, just they got to be effective with counters. Epitome of phone book, one dribble spin, bucket. Back to the jab work. Melo catch it at the elbow. Jab. Get to it. Look, this one he didn't even really do a move. Look, maybe a slight pump. Give me too much space. Bucket. You might think this is the same highlight. It's not. It's just a couple possessions later. Too much space. Bucket. Man, look at this. Melo finna come around. Come to the elbow. Jab work. Come here. Look at this. Playing within the offense. Coming down on the break. Trying a little bit. Get a bucket. Not doing too much. Look, Melo sets the screen. Get it back. Bucket. Come on now. And didn't even take a dribble. Look, catch it right here. Pump. One dribble. Step back. Game so simple but effective. Melo bringing up the court. Tell Tyson come set the screen. MKG goes over, tries to put him in jail. He goes the other way, so we just gonna pull up. We could have a whole jab series on Melo. Look, I'm catch you at the elbow. Come here. Jab. Let's get it. Man, Melo got these boys in hell. They don't know what to do. Look, he ain't even doing nothing. In his mouth. Pause. Look, we back at it one more time. Let's get it over here. Jab. Pump. Oh, too much space. Come here. Look, they said fuck the play. Let's give it to him off the inbound. Look at it. Size him up. Where you going? One dribble. Come here. Like I said, I always played within 3 dribbles. Now, getting into next, we'll get into Dwight. Like I said, Dwight is already a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. So, yes, we will be watching some defensive highlights. I don't give a fuck. But also, like I said, he's a lot more skilled than a lot of people give him credit for. So we'll be watching some buckets as well. But with Dwight, obviously Dwight was drafted straight out of high school, so he doesn't have any college film. Obviously, it's some Dwight college film, but he just really looks like a man amongst boys. There's not much to dissect there. So for Dwight, we'll be watching game 1 of the Eastern Conference 09 Eastern Conference Finals where they played Cleveland. And we'll then be watching game 4 of the finals against Kobe Bryant and the Lakers, where Dwight had like 12 blocks. So we're going to be watching him on both sides of the ball and, get into it. This is a great example of how Dwight is a mammoth of a man. Look at this. Look how hard he dunked it. And look, he broke the shot clock a minute into the game, bro. Big swole ass. Just so physically dominant, you can't do nothing. Ilgauskas is right there. He just can't do shit about it. This play should tell you a lot about Dwight. Prime athletic Braun. Look at her. Tries to run right in the Dwight. Ain't move him. Couldn't jump into him. Couldn't do shit about it. And don't think because Dwight was swole we won't get into it. Look at him. Catch it in the post. The guy was getting into a jab. With the left though. Bucky. Come on, bro. Look at this skill, bro. Dwight catches again. Jab the other way with the running hook. Look at him, just too strong. Ben Wallace. This is Ben Wallace too. Look at him. Just move him out the way. Bucket. Another possession. Ben Wallace, too little. Get him out the way. Look, they tried to blitz the pick and roll. Look. Now they catching Dwight in rotation against somebody backside. He drop stepped them to hell. Now we back on the defensive end. Powell thought he had a layup. Give me that. I bet you didn't know Dwight could pass. Look at him about to catch it in the post. Jab work, one dribble. Bucket. I love Pau Gasol, but Dwight had this man in hell. Look at this. Pass it back out. Get it back. Yeah, now let's take him off the dribble. Nope. Now look at this. They get a second possession. Dwight says we're going to erase that too. Back to the Paul Gasol. Paul, man, I can't even say nothing for Paul on this possession. Look at this. Look at him. Lock. Give it up. Now, like I said, Dwight had a lot of skill looking to catch it in the post. Act like he finna go middle, turn over the other shoulder with the hook with the left. Come on now. Catching the post. Look at this. He about to hit him with the running hook. Damn near a sky hook on some Kareem shit. Look at it. So, thank y'all for watching with me. I just, like I said, I wanted to appreciate two legends who I felt like didn't, they don't get an accurate scope of things just because of how their careers ended and how they don't get an accurate scope of things because of how their career ended, and it doesn't really show how great they were at a point. So I just wanted to make this video. Appreciate them a little bit. Nothing too long, nothing too crazy. Not really a deep dive video, just, more just us trying to, enjoy basketball, basically. But I will be back with a deep dive soon, so stay tuned. So like, share, subscribe, comment. ID TikTok on the video, and we out.